people. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping, this one is called breaking news, because I saw that a man was slapped away, a driver of a Mercedes-Benz, and people, this have everything to do with a hit. It is obvious that he was taken out. It was obvious that this was not any sort of robbery. So people like them say, wherever there is smoke, there is fire. So people, take a listen, take a look to the edited version of the video, and then I'll give my piece. Now people, like I said, that was the edited version, therefore I could not show any and everything. However, if you want this video and you're not from certain area code where some little fussy vlogger is from, then you can basically link me. The number is 1-876-894-2711. However, I'll be selective in who I send this video out to. Now, like I said before, this was obvious that it was a hit because them basically conned him up and he had a whole bunch of cash. We are talking about US money, we are talking about US currency. So people, I want you to take a listen, take a look at this voice note, and then I'll give my piece.
One tell us, I couldn't rob her. You know the man that rob him? May I tell you, the man get a nice piece of food. The man, when them take out the man bag out of the car a while ago, in front of the crowd and police and everything a while ago, brother. One stack of US drop out, brother. May I say, oh God, Jaja, I can't rob them, one rob them, the man, I'm go for murder them, brother. You understand? One tell you, the man, chang him, and all him, still they have gap for life. Sir.
It's happening where you might drive on the main, where you might drive.
Now when we list the stuff like this, and people, like I said, I am only speculating, I am only assuming based on what I hear, based on the video, based on the voice note. It sounds like this was a deliberate hit. This sounds like it was not any run off the mill we are talking about robbery, because like the people them said, like the eyewitnesses said, there was a lot of cash. He had a lot of cash, and we are talking about US currency. Now, whenever I see stuff like this, it always reminds me, the first thing that comes to mind, we are speaking about the British link-up, we are speaking about Roy Fowl, and we are also speaking about ONEY British. However, this seems like it is the American version because, like me said, people appear US are scattered all over the place after the assailant left the scene. So therefore, whenever I see incidents like this, I can only come to a logical conclusion and a sensible assumption that this has something to do with something that is very fishy. We are talking about drugs, we are talking about some sort of gang activity, because like me say, them just roll up and con him, and then them left the cash, them left everything. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, like I said, this is breaking news. So therefore, as soon as I get some more information, I will let you know exactly what is happening. So therefore, also look out for the remix. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, the first thing that is popping in the news is that we see that a bus driver, and his name is Robert Dawkins, aka Silver Bullet. He was conned up, he was taken out. We are speaking about at his house in a place called Trelawney. We are talking about Sherwood content to be exact. And if you know anything about Sherwood content, we are speaking about where legendary sprinter, we are speaking about Usain Bolt is from. Now, based on the information from the Popo, it is said that at about 1 a.m. in the morning, crack of dawning, he was washing his Toyota Coaster when he was pounced upon by some unknown assailant. However, him tried to take for himself, him tried to do a Usain Bolt sprint. However, he was not fast enough. He was caught and basically conned up, and he was taken to the place of recovery. However, he did not recover. He basically ended up in the worst case scenario. We are speaking about BENZ. point blank and period. Now people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. This might not be a case of sorry for people. He is not no altar boy, he is not no saint, because based on the purple information or report that is out there, it is said that he was also going to court at the time of his slap away for a case that include, we are talking about the slap away of a 65-year-old lady. People, we are talking about an old woman. So we have to ask the question, is this payback? Is this karma? Did karma finally catch up to him? Is he now paying the piper? And people, I also have a voice note explaining his situation or explaining the type of person that he is. So people, take a listen, take a look, and then I'm going to give my piece.
Now, the brother tell me, I'm not talking, he put it on Facebook, you know. I mean, he called him and talked and asked him what I deal with. And he tell me everything where I go. He tell me everything when brother kill him. And he tell me the next man when brother too in a matter and cut off it. And tell me how it happened. He tell me what go down. He tell me everything. Yeah, I'm telling you, call the police and tell the police. Because the brother threatened to kill him family. That's why I'm talk out now. Yeah, man. He said tweet the first person. Yeah. He tell me that point blank. He tell me on brother the next person, I'm out and cut off the person neck and all them sitting there. Yeah, man. Wow, yeah, man. Me know him, man. Me know a bullet, man. Me I tell you. I think when I want to see him class, you know, me next side. Them say it will be. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to talk about maybe about 2 years ago. Yeah, my brother living in and he told me say him kill him Trilby. Yeah, man. Trilby. And he saying he want to report it to the police, but him kill him and blah blah blah, ray. You know, but smaller brother. I think they must call him. I think way, must.
Now people, like me say, this person was not no saint. As a matter of fact, Andrew Holness and the Commissioner of Popo, only need to start pay me, only need to start put me on some sort of salary. I am not saying that I want to be any sort of talker or any sort of parrot or any sort of snitch. However, I kind of help solve a lot of these cases because I know that probably the people in a Trelawney we are talking about share with content to be exact or specific. You don't know exactly what is going on, or maybe you do, because like me say, him have a case with this 65-year-old lady. However, you hear people say he also has other cases. So people, we have to ask the question, what did this man think was going to happen? Especially when you live in some sort of country community where you basically are responsible or allegedly take away an elderly lady. You know some people are going to have you up. They are always going to want to take you out. And people, it seems like this might be payback. And people, like me say, me not have no information to substantiate the claim, but me just say there is something into something, and wherever there is smoke, there is always fire. Point blank and period. So anyways people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, one word, don't put any space between the words, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also subscribe to this channel through Jamaica Buzz, and when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now the next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that hip-hop artist, we are speaking about Ludacris, and his name is Christopher Bridges. He is getting a backlash from dancehall fans who said that they are going to deal with him case based on a comment that he made on a live on Instagram. And based on what they are saying, he claimed that Jamaica is the murder capital of the world. And people, was this taken out of context? So basically he made a comment, and this is it word for word. I don't know what you all just paid Bounty Killer and Beanie Man. I am just saying I hope you all did, because that is the murder capital of the world. His comment went on to say, you all got to pay those mother effers or they're coming for your neck. People, was this taken out of context? Now people, don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I was not there. I don't know his state of mind. I don't know his mind frame. I don't know whatever he said. Was it taken out of context? I don't know his motive. I don't know if he had any sort of ill intention. So anyways, after the live, it seems like popular DJ, we are speaking about a person whose name is ZJ Sparks. It seemed like she reposted the Instagram live or comment, and basically she made a caption, and this is exactly what the caption read. That is not factual at Ludacris. Jamaica is not even in the top 15. Her caption went on to say, your neighbors to the south, I think she is speaking about Mexico, followed by a slew of South American country. Now people, based on that, it seems like a lot of Jamaican dancehall fans, they were bashing Ludacris, and they are saying that he is jealous and he is bad mind. Based on the fact that he did a clash with the next person, we are speaking about Nelly, and basically it was not as popular as the Beanie and Bounty Killer clash. Now when we think about the situation logically, people, Ludacris is a top artist. He is one of the biggest artists ever in the history of hip-hop, and he is a very rich actor and also artist in the biggest genre of music, like I said, which is hip-hop. So therefore, what sense does it make for him to be bad mind or jealous over Beanie Man and Bounty Killer for just one incident in which they might not even have gotten any sort of money? We are speaking about they might not have gotten paid. So therefore, why is he going to be bad minding him when he is making millions of dollars? As a matter of fact, I think that Forbes magazine even ranked him as one of the richest hip-hop artists ever. We are talking about in the hundreds of millions of dollars. So people, it does not make any sort of sense. So was it some sort of exaggeration? Because people, the truth and the facts that Bounty Killer and Beanie Man is liked by a lot of hip-hop artists and artists all over the world. We are talking about global superstar. So people, I think that this was just taken out of context. I think that basically people just misinterpreted what he had to say, and people like me say, me no know, me just say it is just my views and opinion. So anyways people, that is my views and opinion on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.